Namaste to all. In this short audio, we will understand 5 facts about Sri Krishna, because many of us, even in Hindu religion as well as in the other religions, Sri Krishna Maharaj is and was grossly defamed. Sri Krishna was clearly portrayed as a great philosopher of Vedas and Yogeshwar by Vyas Muni in Mahabharata. So 5 facts in this short audio. Number 1, Sri Krishna did not had 16,000 wives. I have seen many videos in the YouTube, including some from the famous Muslim scholars, claiming that Sri Krishna had 16,000 wives as told in the Puranas, etc. This information is there in Brahma Vaivarta Purana, Bhagavad Purana and other Puranas, which are not written by authentic people. They were not written by Vyas Muni. Puranas were written very recently. In fact, if you read the book Himadri, which I think only one copy exists in this world today in some museum in Rajasthan, but if you read that book Himadri, a copy of which is available in the book Light of Truth, then we will understand that the Puranas were not written by Vyas Muni. And Sri Krishna, as per Mahabharata, had only one wife, and she was Rukmani. It's very clearly mentioned in Mahabharata. Sri Krishna was also a great brahmachari, even in Grihastha ashram, as mentioned by Vyas Muni in the Mahabharata. Fact number 2 is Sri Krishna did not steal butter. He did not went to the place where ladies were taking bath and stealing away the clothes, etc. This was also described in the Brahma Vaivarta Purana, which is again written to spoil the Hinduism, the Sanatan Dharma. So Sri Krishna never had this kind of cheap practices. In fact, Sri Krishna spent his childhood in learning Vedas from his Rishi, from his Acharya Sandipan Rishi, as mentioned in Mahabharata. Then Sri Krishna had a love affair with Radha, was a gross misinterpretation and also a initiative to destroy the Sanatan Vedic culture. Sri Krishna never had this kind of affair with Radha. In fact, Radha, based on the research of great Vedic scholars, Radha was found to be a distant relative, Mami Rishta, or a sister kind of Rishta relationship with Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna never had any kind of affair or relationship with Radha as being portrayed in TV serials and channels. This also is not mentioned by Vyas Muni in Mahabharata. Fact number 4 is Sri Krishna never claimed himself to be Almighty God. There are many verses coming in Bhagavad Gita which we will interpret or we will misinterpret that Sri Krishna created the universe, Sri Krishna originated the Vedas, Sri Krishna gave the knowledge of Vedas to the Sun God, Sri Krishna is the ultimate supreme personality of Godhead. These kind of translations have been done by various organizations to defame Sanatan Dharma. The original meaning of Bhagavad Gita has to be clearly understood by only one book in this world, which is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, a Vedic Rahasya written by Swami Ram Swarupji Yogacharya. You can order this book from Vedamandir.com. If you read that book, we can clearly understand it is not Sri Krishna who is claiming himself as God. It is Almighty God inside the Sri Krishna at the Samadhi stage, speaking out from Sri Krishna's mouth. It is not Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna was a Yogeshwar, and inside a yogi, God is manifested. And last but not least, the fact is Sri Krishna did not save Draupadi by increasing the length of the sari of Draupadi, etc., as being portrayed in the TV serials, in TV serial Mahabharata, etc. Sri Krishna was not present at that moment. In fact, Draupadi, there was a dialogue in Mahabharata also saying that Draupadi says to Sri Krishna that I was remembering you, but you never came to rescue me. And Sri Krishna replies that I was not available at that point of time. How can I save you? So this incident also is very clear that Sri Krishna was not a magician, or he did not do this kind of magic tricks, etc. Sri Krishna has been grossly misunderstood by most of the Hindus. Sri Krishna was a great Yogeshwar, he was a great Tapasvi, he was a Ashtanga Yogi. In fact, Vyas Muni mentions in Mahabharata that Sri Krishna used to do tapasya at the midnight, 12 o'clock in his room, and various types of divine sounds used to emanate from his room. And he used to do everyday yajna morning and evening, and he was a great philosopher of Vedas. So we have to respect Sri Krishna as he was, and not, tell that this was Leela of Almighty God. Sri Krishna was avatar of Almighty God. God never takes any avatar. I hope you understood and you will spread this information. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.